We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch bouncing on a yoga ball with the beautiful, what's your name?
Monarch.
My baby girl. Woo! And
Angela Stokes Monarch.
the Monarch family.
All dressed in green.
All dressed in green. I think this is the first time we've ever had her in clothes.
Almost. It's really funny. It feels like somebody else's baby or something because she's wearing clothes. People keep asking why she doesn't wear clothes. It's because we've had her wrapped in blankets until now, like swaddled in blankets, because she would freak herself out all the time when she would, with her arms and stuff, she kept startling herself, so it felt easiest to have her swaddled. Now she's getting a little bit older. We're going to start experimenting with some clothes.
Clothes are stupid. I don't like them. I like body to body. She's just going to pee on them. Everybody kept buying us clothes for the infant, newborn, and we have like 100 pairs of clothes and we've used one. I'm ready. I want to like just do a mural all over all over our walls
With the clothes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people have been asking to see this little guy as well, Mr. Chim Chom, who's not dressed in green today, but is extremely sweet. Look, Chim Chom. That's the nice people. You see them? You do kind of have green eyes. Chim Chom is growing hugely, and he's a nice one. So we thought we'd answer more questions today that we didn't get around to answering before, that people have been asking.
My favorite ones that I see on the video, are you going to vaccinate your child? Are you going to take them to school, like at 6 weeks old? Now let's go to the next question.
All right, so one that people definitely wanted to know about that we didn't get answered before was supplements. What kind of supplements did I take during pregnancy and am I taking now? So one of the main ones I was taking was a prenatal called Baby and Me from, what's the company called?
Mega Food.
Mega Food.
Available at therawfoodworld.com. What we do, literally, is whatever Angela wants to take, we just get it at wholesale and bring it on the website.
So everyone else can have it as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, Baby and Me, I was taking the whole way through pregnancy, and I still take now because I'm breastfeeding and it's good to get all of that stuff going into her still. That has folic acid in it. Omega Zen 3. Oh, I can actually show you these
Which
things.
is at cost right now.
There's Baby and Me. Omega Zen 3.
I'd like to say something. I think that even without these supplements, even though we're taking them, whatever, the way she eats, the way she cleanses, she'd be fine anyways.
It's all good.
This is all placebo effect, everybody, for this one at least.
Omega Zen 3 is DHA. So getting omega-3s, which is really good for her brain development and tons of things, nervous system and things like that. And then there's one of these now that is Omega Zen 3 plus EPA, and that's my favorite one. I ran out of it, so I'm back on the original Omega Zen 3.
We got someone coming today, though, with a bunch of duffel bags for us. And I got a bunch of those.
Yeah, they're really good. Another thing for the brain, lecithin. So all of these kind of things, my inspiration for knowing what to take was Shazzy, our dear friend Shazzy in the UK, whose book, Evie's Kitchen, has tons of information about all this stuff. So Shazzy warned me a long time before we were ever pregnant that it's important to be getting lecithin on like a daily basis for brain development for the baby. So I was doing that during pregnancy as well, pretty much every day, getting lecithin into my body, and I still do that, still take the Omega Zen 3. I was also taking a thing called Bone Response. Who's that by?
Synergy.
Synergy.
Pure Synergy.
That company. Because the need for calcium and bone developing for her during pregnancy is obviously huge. So I was taking that, Bone Response. I would also take vitamins D and K on occasion. I wasn't doing those every day. So all of those things are to do with bone development. And I would also drink Natural Calm quite a lot. Especially, I found it really interesting in the 3rd trimester. My desire, like, for tahini went through the roof because, of course, that's really high in calcium. And in the 3rd trimester, their bones are like, there's a lot of work going on around making their bones and setting their bones and stuff. So I was on this like total calcium craving kick. Just tahini was like the best tasting thing in the world to me.
I think that Synergy bone support product would be really good at that time.
Yeah.
Also, when I say she doesn't need supplements, she's taking like green juice with like spinach in there. That's calcium. That's what she's like drinking green juice a couple times a day. Yeah.
Yeah, I really was taking all these supplements just to make sure that I was absolutely, definitely joining all the dots, covering, you know, I didn't want to take any risks with this little one.
We wanted 5 toes. 5 toes. My baby girl.
And the other very important thing I was doing was B12 patches.
Ooh. And you know what? I'm getting a hug right now. You can kind of see her other arm right there.
Wow.
I'm getting a hug from the pretty.
So these B12 patches, I put them on behind my ear. There's one there right now. I don't know how to show you that. And just keep them going. Just pretty much always have at least one of these behind my ears, B12 patches, because it's not something that I can store or she can store in her body, as far as I remember. You got to just like keep providing it all the time. So I think that was about it. There might be something that I've forgotten, but those were the main things. And as Mr. Monick said, you know, I ate totally raw the whole pregnancy. We were doing green juices every day.
You're doing Andreas oils.
Yeah, Andreas's oils are amazing.
Peely nut chocolate.
Yeah. I think I mentioned that before. I think that's one of the reasons why her skin is so beautiful, because I was eating peely nut chocolate almost every day, which is really high in vitamin E.
I gotta put my peely nut chocolate recipe out there. It's ridiculous.
It's the best.
Okay. How's the elimination communication going?
Another question you guys keep asking. Actually, the computer that we're filming this on is sitting on our P box right now. I'm going to lift this up so I can show you. This is what we use for elimination communication.
Yeah, look at the Uranus.
Plastic box with a lid on.
She's so good at it. She pees all the time.
She's amazing. So some of you don't know what elimination communication is. You can look it up online for more details, but it's basically, people call it like a diaper-free baby, nappy-free baby. It's all about just helping
Sorry.
the baby to eliminate into, you know, a box like this or over a toilet or whatever, so that they're not going to the bathroom in clothing that's then held against their body constantly until they get changed again. So, you know, rather than raising a child thinking that that's just totally fine and acceptable to be covered in urine and feces against their skin, you teach them and help them from the very beginning to eliminate elsewhere. And I didn't start with her until about 3 weeks, I think. And there's lots of amazing mamas around here where we are. Lots of little people. And our one friend nearby, she did elimination communication with her little girl. And I was asking her, I'm not sure how to get started. How do I get started? And she said, okay, let's just do it. She went and got a little bowl. And we held Araya up. We held her like against the body and then underneath the legs, like with her back against my chest, and then hold her underneath the knees, and just make the cueing sound, which the one that I use to say,
I wouldn't do it right now or she's going to pee on me. It's like a snake, cat.
And we did this with Araya in like about her 3rd week, and immediately she just started to pee into the bowl. And it was so cool because that just got me started and got me on a roll. And now I would say we catch at least half of everything these days.
At 6 weeks.
And there are many different ways that people work with elimination communication. You can tell by the baby's facial expressions, by the noises they're making. You can cue them, like with those kind of noises. You know, there's different things that you can do.
Telepathy.
I go by timing as well, because I just kind of think, okay, how long ago was it that she last peed? And
I just go, she's like, I have to pee. I feel it in my head. And I'm like, throw her on the toilet. Are we done with DC yet?
I guess so. It's fascinating, and it's something that is done worldwide, like in more traditional communities. So it might be something to consider if you're into it.
Maybe I could tell them my favorite YouTube question.
Ooh.
Are you going to take her to the doctor to make sure she's okay?
Uh-oh.
Make sure what's okay? Maybe I should just take myself to the doctor to make sure I'm okay.
Ay, ay, ay.
I feel perfectly fine. She looks perfectly. She's perfect. Look at this. See?
She likes pulling on Mr. Monarch's hair.
And she's got a UK bum just like Gila.
Baba.
You're perfect. Do you want to go to the doctor to make sure you're perfect? No. My baby.
All right, what else? Am I going to write a book? I don't know if we answered this one already. Yes, I would love to do that. We'll see how it unfolds in the day-to-day of living with a newborn. We're answering your questions now, though, so at least you're getting something. Would we have circumcised our child if it was a boy? Absolutely not. To me, it is absurd, the tradition of circumcision that you have in North America. We do not have that in Britain.
Maybe we should vaccinate them and put poison in them and create neurological damage. Like, forget it.
Yeah, circumcision, absolutely no way. It's, to me, just extreme violence towards a tiny being for a reason that I can't fathom. It makes no sense. I remember reading, there's some reason why it all started back in like the 20s or something, that it was done for hygiene reasons or something absurd. It was something to do with like morals of the time or something. People thought that it would, I don't even know. It's ridiculous.
We're trying to raise a new type of baby here. The ones that used to be raised in the past. Instead of being dumbed down, like they've been trying to do for the last century. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Let's stick a needle in your baby and throw poison in there. Okay, go ahead. Sorry about that.
Maybe we just answer one more here and then we answer the big question in the other one. So the last question for now, what supplies did we have on hand for her birth? Most of you know we birthed Araya here at home, just us, unassisted birth.
Took an hour and 17 minutes. Nadine Artemis writes us saying, oh, after my water broke, it took 17 minutes or 18 minutes or something crazy like that.
Amazing.
Yeah. If you did it again, you'd know more and you'd probably have it even faster.
Yeah, I think so. She was born in our bath, in our outside bathroom, and we basically had 3 things on hand in terms of interacting with her in the birth process. We had a little nasal syringe, like a bulb syringe, to take the mucus out of her nose and mouth. And we had a pair of surgical scissors and a clamp in case something happened and we wanted to cut the cord. It was not our intention to cut the cord. As you know, if you've been watching our videos, we did a lotus birth, so we ultimately had no issues and we left the placenta and the umbilical cord attached until they fell off by themselves. But we had the scissors and the clamp there in case we needed them. So that was it. Bulb syringe, scissors and clamp. That's what we had. There were lots of other things that we had around that were just kind of fluff. We had music playing and we had candles and I had a lot of herbs on hand and things like that. But for the real kind of essentials, that was it. So maybe should we stop it here and then answer the book question? Everyone wants to know what books and DVDs we had. Answer that in another one?
Sure.
Okay.
So who do we got there?
Angela Stokes, Monarch.
And little baby Oriah. And Matt Monarch. Loving my girls. And we'll see you next time with the Raw Food Will TV show.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.